good time. Hello, LA! That's for all the radio people out there. Woo! He was mentioning some of my credits, and a couple of the people in the back recognized me from that first reality show ever that I was on. Features lots of black talent. Maybe you've seen it. It's called Cops. Anybody? Thank you. I was that nosy neighbor named Peaches. Thank you, thank you. This is for all the radio fans. Are you guys digging the outfit? New outfit. New outfit. Got it one of those discount places, not at Marshall's or Mervyn's, but at Ross, where you can cross-dress for less. Right? Because you have to beat the drag queens down for the last copy of anything there, you know? That's a very tight dress, because I'm single now. I am hermetically sealed and simmering in my juices. Those who know what I'm talking about. Yeah, single, not by choice, but once my ex put the restraining order, I just figured it was time. It's just time to do that, move on, you know? And I see this happy couple here and you guys there, sipping each other's drinks, holding each other's hands. It's all very cute. Everybody, aww. Too bad it won't last. That's so bitter, but true. No, I'm one of those single, bitter, jaded women in LA. Every time I see one of these happy couples, it makes me want to, you know, call one of my boyfriends from Christmas past, you know. But that's what it ends up happening. It becomes stalking. But I figure you have to stalk your exes. You know when they're hiding from you in the witness protection program, right? I keep saying, honey, why the games? Why the restraining order? Baby, I just want to talk. Because if you think about it, stalking is just talking with an S. Am I right? I looked it up. So he just needs to relax. No, I actually came back from entertaining the troops in Afghanistan and Iraq. An amazing experience to see our boys and women working hard out there. And I got to meet Dick Cheney. Our tours crisscrossed, and I got to meet him. And it was fascinating because I was shocked because he's not as tall as I thought he was. You get up close, he's like half German, half leprechaun, and you're like, whoa. Whoa, and I totally thought when I was meeting him, I could take him. I thought that, but that was before I realized he was such a good shot, you know. And he and Bush are always talking about, you know, they don't believe in evolution. And I'm like, honey, just because it hasn't happened to you, don't mean it hasn't happened. And he's always talking about 9/11. And I noticed when I come home, we've got all these bumper stickers that say, remember 9/11. I think we should remember 9/12, the day after. Do you remember? We were all different. We stood in line to give blood. We sent money to people we didn't even know. But what freaked me out, we let people in front of us on the road. Do you remember that? That was weird. It's like, after you? No. After you. God bless America. Right? It was beautiful. It was wonderful. And it lasted a week and a half. Am I right? Then we went right back to get the hell off the road and go back to where you came from. What happened to Hay? You know? Now I was minding my own people, rolling in my Suzuki Samurai, you know. For the look and feel of a Jeep without those Jeep prices. See? They're the best cars. They're held together with Velcro. I love that car. I'm rolling. I don't know where we learned that if somebody does something to you on the road, you're supposed to curse them out, you're supposed to flip them off, or you're supposed to yell an ethnic slur. And I don't know, you know, it's not in any DMV book, but we all know who does it, right? So this guy cuts me off. I decided to catch up to him to tell him how I feel. But it took me a while because I was in a samurai, so you know. It took me a while to roll down that window because it's a samurai. But I caught up to him and I said, you know what? You are rude. Oh, God, I gotta roll it up again. He catches up to me at the next red light, showing off because he's got power windows. Whatever. Looks me dead in the eye and says, shut up, black-a girl. He said, black-a girl. Black-a girl? Because there's a lot of things he could have called me black-a girl didn't occur to me. Right? Because usually you have a comeback, somebody snaps on you, yells at me, you got something for him, but he said black-a girl, and I was like, oh, black girl, good one. I didn't know whether to get all upset or enraged. I didn't know whether to go deep within and let my inner city child come out and play, because sometimes La Quinta don't get out enough. If you know what I'm saying, but. Woo! I'm serious, and it's been some tough times, because, you know, if they don't run some more of my reruns, black girl's gonna be broke a girl. Can I get a witness? Talking about Operation Top Ramen up in my kitchen. Those who know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about one pack. I'm talking about that big pack. 300 packets for $1.50. Anybody? Half beef, half chicken? That's what I'm talking about. Because I had to move back. I'm actually from South Central Los Angeles. Yeah. Maybe you've seen it on the news. Anybody? If you haven't been in a while, talk to your travel agent. The rates are great this time of year. The best part about having to move back to South Central is going to the laundromat. Because at 3 o'clock, it never fails. In Hollywood, we watch Oprah. In the hood, we watch Christina. Better give me that red lipstick rolling those R's. And then the ladies are all catching me up on the soap operas. American soaps, we call them soaps. But in the hood, we call them novelas. Because you don't even need to know the language. There's nothing tongue and cheek, nothing subtle about it. They're just in your face. You got hundreds of stations on cable, nothing to watch. You flip to a Spanish soap opera, you're like, what is happening here? Right? Because they're giving you drama for your mama all over that screen. You're right? And the women in the Spanish soap operas look fabulous. Makeup, perfect. The only divas on television with beautiful blonde hair and black eyebrows, and it's okay. They don't care. They're like, and E. Right? Lips quivering, they're like, you know. And they got these great titles like, Dos Mujeres, Un Camino. Like, classic. That classic means two women, one road, and Eric Estrada. Punch. Na 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 na. Or that new one I would be so good in. Have you seen? It's called Latino con Problemas. That means a woman with problems. Oh yeah. I can play that because I am that. And they always look like they're running from somewhere. The lips are always quivering. They're like, you're like, oh my God, what's happening? I don't know. I've seen what you've seen. Watch the show. You can go in the kitchen and make a sandwich for 10 minutes and come back and she'll still be on that channel going. Then she finally speaks, please, Eduardo. Make it no be true. Don't lie to me. You are my Dr. Jess, but you are also my cousin. Tell me the truth. And you get all sucked into that moment. Tell me the truth. Tell her the truth, Eduardo. Do I have a big butt like Jennifer Lopez? Then the organ comes on. You're like, what's going to happen next? So we make fun of Jennifer Lopez because why not? Cute girl, cute songs, can't sing. But that doesn't matter because she's got that table for 12 back here. And if it sounds like I'm bitter, it's coming out right. Yeah, because I'm one of those soul sisters that they say is built funny because I wasn't blessed with a large rear end. Because according to urban legend, it's supposed to come standard with this model. No, I mean as a soul sister on the checklist, supposed to give you deep skin tone, textured hair, full lips, and when I turn around, I should give you pow. I give you beep. And it's so hard growing up in the hood because that's how the brothers gauge your beauty and popularity. You don't have a big butt, you don't have many friends. I got to know myself really well. Because the brothers, they'll talk to you. They'll talk to anybody until they see what's in your package or what's not. Say, baby, how you doing? I just wanted to get to know you and talk to you. Just, oh, that's all right. No, I'm good. And just go home crying to mom. Mama, the guys that make fun of me because I'm skinny and I don't have a big butt. And my mom, she's so together. She said, Sandy, you just hold your head up high and walk sideways. They ain't gonna never know. But J-Lo's so funny. She's in the news. She's just saying her marriage to Mark Anthony was just the happiest day of her life. And ladies, you all can understand, right? Why? Because you only get married 3 times once. Am I right, ladies? Big day for J-Lo. And she's on the cover of all these magazines. Rolling Stone, Vibe. Jennifer Lopez was on the cover of 17 magazine. And I was like, honey, are you lost? On the cover, what are you doing on the cover of 17 magazine? Then it occurred to me, because there's no magazine called 35. Ooh. Don't turn on me now like you know her. You guys are acting like she's here. Is she here? She could be sitting right next to you taking up 2 chairs. Jennifer? I'm tripping out on all the jail roll call. They've been releasing everybody's mugshots now. Now they're just open game in magazines and stuff. Mugshots, you know, Lil' Kim and Diana Ross. You're supposed to be hardcore in your mugshot. You gotta, hold it down. But Diana Ross was giving this. Richard Simmons. I was shocked. Richard Simmons went to jail. That's fine. It's for what he went to jail for. Richard Simmons went to jail for assault and battery. I know. You're like, when did he turn butch? When did that happen? Yeah, for assault and battery. Can you imagine being the guy who had to report that Richard Simmons beat your ass? That's a long walk of shame to that office. Because you have to explain, right, what happened. Who did this to you? Well, you know him. He's about 5'2", curly hair, red tank top with fuzzy chest hair, satin shorts, and oily legs. You know Richard was a favorite in jail, right? You know they passed him around like a joint. Am I right, people? Yeah, no, that's funny. I was telling you about being in the dating scene again. It's really cool being in the dating scene, actually. But my brother's trying to get me to go to like poetry bars because he says you'll meet somebody creative, right? And I go to this poetry bar, and there's this militant brother that thinks that everything is a plot against the black race. Like the Easter egg hunt is a racist game for kids, right? The Easter egg hunt. How's that racist? He's like, this poem is called the Easter egg hunt. Why do they call it the Easter egg hunt when what it is the colored egg hunt, see? Now how come the colored egg only gets one day of the year, Easter, whereas the white egg gets all year round? Tell me. Well, we pick up the colored eggs outside on the grass and put them in a basket with bars going one way, bars going the other. What's that, my people? That is a jail. And that's why I don't play the Easter egg hunt, because that's out of respect for them lost colored eggs that are doing time. Hell yeah. Ooh, I had to leave that poetry bar. I had to let the 2-drink minimum go. And I was looking for my brother because I said I wanted somebody artistic, not autistic. Are you with me? Slim pickings in LA. The LA guys are gorgeous, but they're forgetful. They forget to tell you about stuff, you know, like their marriage. Do you guys know? I couldn't do that. They have TV shows about that too, getting together with married men. I could never get together with a married man for free, because that's not how I roll. And it's not how I was raised. Thank you. No, but in closing, I want to tell you, it's fascinating. We've got this store in Hollywood run by the king of porn. It's called Hustler, by Larry Flint, who was this close to becoming our governor. That's how people were wondering, how did Arnold become your governor? Because he ran against Gary Coleman and Larry Flint. You would vote for Arnold too. And you drive by, and it's like all these panties and bras in the window. You're like, is that a Victoria's Secrets? Oh no. Hustler's a whole other store. You go inside, and you see the sign that says, relax, ... It's just sex. So you go, well, okay. You walk inside, and you start feeling all creepy. Because you're like, I'm creepy, I'm in Hustler. But you look around at all the other perverts and you're okay. And I don't even want to say it's a wall of dildos, because it's a wall of body parts. Because whatever you're into, it's there in the color and size that you are looking for. If you're a boob man, you can buy a rack, take it home today. If you're a butt man, you can buy an onion so big it'll make you want to cry. You can buy boobs, butt, leg, wing, thigh, whatever you're into, it's there. Trick me out. Of course, they've got the dildos, the vibrators, right? They've got 1 prong, 2 prong, 3 prongs for French. Like, where's that supposed to go? They've got a neon glow-in-the-dark one for all you X-Files fans. It's like, Mulder, look at this. And of course, they've got the classic blow-up dolls, right? Their mouths are open, their hands are up. They always look surprised. Like they didn't see it coming. So I'm going to tell you this, because ladies, they don't tell you how to do this in Cosmo, how to buy a toy. Right? So I pick out a toy, and I've got all these voices, you know, because I come from a long line of men of the cloth, so I've got all these voices going, get out of that store, you're being bad, right? So it takes everything I have to walk up to the counter with my toy and hand it to the woman. The woman looks at me, she looks at the toy, she looks back at me, and she starts judging me. I'm like, honey, I'm not the one who works at Hustler. She goes, well, you know, this is an item of personal nature. I'm like, yeah. Because it's an item of personal nature, you need to know that it's non-returnable. What did she think? I'm going to take it home, bring it back, and go, you know what? I got the wrong size. Can we supersize this? Then she goes, will this be cash, check, or charge? I said, honey, I don't want a paper trail. I got to issue that Larry Flint has a camera of me buying this thing. Can we move this along? Cash money. Then she says, because it's an item of personal nature, we need to make sure that it works. Yeah, so she hands it to this guy behind the counter who's looking at me and unraveling, going, and all of a sudden, before I realized realize what's about to happen, I would have in that slow motion moment where you're like, no, no. And all you can hear in the whole store is, and everybody in the store is going, who's buying a vibrator? But that's how that's what I'm telling you. They don't tell you how to buy one of those. It's time for me to bounce out of here like one of my checks people. Oh! Those who know what I'm talking about.